Hello everyone, I'm Jim Longworth and welcome to another edition of Triad Today. Coming up later on, our infamous roundtable gets together. We'll see what they have to say about a wide range of topics. But between then and now, we have a lot to get to, including talking about and understanding more about foster care. We'll do that. And we'll also tell you some things about workers' comp that you might want to know. There's a lot in store for you, and I hope you'll stay tuned with us. But first, I want to turn our attention to something that's been around for a long time. Not this gentleman, he's still young. But what we're going to talk about has been, on my right, Lawrence Jenkins is Associate Dean for the College of Visual and Performing Arts at UNCG, and we're going to talk about the concert lecture series, which has been around a long time. You've been around at UNCG for what, 4 years or 8 years?
I've been here since 2010.
Oh, good deal. Good to see you. Appreciate you coming.
My pleasure.
Up from New Orleans, and we're so glad you made the decision to come up here. Now, for as long as I've been around, I can remember the UNCG concert lecture series. It's great every year. What I'd like to do is sort of run down a menu of things that I'm interested in. I want to ask you about, and you can give me a couple of statements about it. Let's start with Alan Alda on September 21st. Tell me something about that.
Well, I think we all know Alan Alda as the star of MASH, that blockbuster TV series that I think even people watch today. He's also obviously a distinguished film and television actor. In more recent times, he's turned his attention to science, hosting Scientific American on PBS, and he's interested in the skills of communication, and especially how scientists communicate their ideas with the public. So we're very excited to have him come.
And it really fits in with one of the missions that we do at UNCG, which is it's an interdisciplinary approach to learning, to have somebody cross those lines, isn't it? An evening with Leonard Bernstein on October 12th.
And this is the 100th anniversary of the maestro's birth, and we're very privileged to have his son, Alex, who will come and present, I think, reminiscences and stories about his life. And then Laura Downs, who has a new CD out with sort of the highlights of Bernstein's music, but she will play as Alex talks. So it's a chance to reconnect with that extraordinary figure of the 20th century.
Get some personal stories from them too, maybe hear about West Side Story and how he created that. Herbie Hancock comes on February 12th.
He needs hardly any introduction. He's a jazz legend. He played with Miles Davis. He is responsible for what we think of as the rhythm section in jazz now, and certainly for that post-bop sound that dominates jazz now. And
long before your time, and you probably weren't even born, but I think it was 74 or something, I was at UNCG, Miles Davis was part of the concert lecture series, so we saw that. Mark Morris Dance Group, February 27th.
They're a wonderful example of contemporary dance. They work very nicely with our program in dance, which focuses primarily on contemporary. And I think it's important to say, with all of these guests who come, that they not only perform, but they also interact with our students. They offer master classes, they offer student roundtables. The point here is to bring not just big names and exciting entertainers, but to bring people who will leave something for the students when they go.
Absolutely, and somebody that can really do that is also closing out the new season, Audra McDonald. I'm a big fan of hers. I think the date is up in the air right now, but it's sometime in the spring and she closes out. Tell me something about that.
She is terrific, and we are so excited that she is coming. Obviously, she is an actress and a singer. She has 6 Tony Awards for roles in Porgy and Bess and Raisin in the Sun, Ragtime, Carousel. She's also an accomplished opera singer.
Right.
So she seems like a great person to close out what will be a truly exciting UCLS season.
And for anybody that has DVDs at home, she was did the TV movie from Annie, I think, was on there too. Now, let me ask a stupid question before we run out of time. This is for the public. It's not just students, right?
Absolutely for the public. Students have student-priced admissions, and students from other institutions can come at a student rate. And then the season is currently on sale, either individual tickets or season ticket.
And up on screen, vpa.uncg.edu is where you can find out about tickets, and I hope everybody will do that and get season tickets. This is a strong lineup, and I really appreciate all you do. Come back and give us an update, will you?
Thank you, I will.
Thanks, Lawrence, I appreciate it. We'll be right back after this.